Hello again. This is question 25. We have to state the transformations that when we apply them to 1 over x squared we end up with this other function. So we will do it in the order DRT, because that's the way we always do our transformations. Dilations followed by reflections followed by translations. Dilations, you can see from the 2 next to the x that we have a dilation of 1 over 2 in the x direction. So that's the first one. We have a dilation by a factor of 1 over 2 in the x direction. Next, reflections. Reflections would need a negative x or negative something or other else here, and we don't have anything like that going on. That was all positive signs, so we have no reflections. And translations. We do have 2 translations going on. We've got the plus 7 on the end, that'll be 7 up. The sideways translation, that's left or right, we cannot tell when the equation is in this form, so we must just do a bit of rearranging to make it look slightly different. We have to get a single positive x, so I will just do a little bit of factorizing. Let's take out that 2, we're left with x plus 3 over 2. Plus 7 is not on the end. When it's in this form, you've got the single positive x in the bracket plus 3 over 2. That will give us a translation of 3 over 2, and it will be 3 over 2 to the left because of the plus sign. 3 over 2 units left. We also have a translation of that plus 7, so that's 7 units up. And I will just talk about how we could, that's it for this question, that would answer it fully, but there is another way to think about the dilation. If I were to carry on this rearrangement that I started off doing here, I could think of that as being 2 squared and x plus 3 over 2 all squared, so that would end up looking like 1 over 2 squared is 4, and we have x plus 3 over 2 plus 3 over 2 squared plus the 7, and you could think of that as being our dilation of 1 over 4 or 1/4 in the y direction. Dilation by a factor of 1 over 4 in the y direction. Now, it doesn't really matter which way you choose to think about the dilation. It could either be how I did it in the first way, a half by a factor of a half in the x direction, or by a factor of a quarter in the y direction. They'll both give you the same result, and they don't affect the translation in any way. It's just a slightly different way of thinking about the same situation. Okay, that's that.